You are tired to do try and error on how to make an elegant look dress, all those beautiful dresses you used to see on Instagram, all those celebrity them dress. You want to make something like that, but you don't know how. And you've tried all your best, all to no avail. Worry no more, because in this tutorial, I'm going to show you the secret behind all those dresses. Yes, you are going to be learning how to cut and sew hip and butt padding in a very detailed tutorial. I'm not skipping anything at all. My name is Deborah. You are welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, we're going to be working with our hip part. You can see I've already shortened the skirts to the knee area. I don't need the long one again. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, I have my measurements here with me. We need the butt crack. Okay, the butt crack. What I mean by the butt crack, we are going to, from the waist, okay, from the waist at the back like this, from the waist. I don't know whether you are seeing me, across the hip, then where the buttock, where the buttock stop. Okay, that is where you're going to be stopping. Like my own is 13 inches. Okay, and this person's that I'm working with also is 13 inches. So I'm going to be inputting that 13 inches like that. From the waist is 13 inches. It's at the back, not at the front you're going to measure. It's at the back you're going to measure it. So I'm going to be inputting the 13 inches, but I will come down by 1 at this place. I will come down by 1 inch at this side. Okay, and after I come down by 1 inch at this side, definitely I'm not going to be having 13 inches again. I'm going to be having 12 inches. But from here is 13, from here 1 here 12 inches. That means I remove 1 inch. Okay, I remove 1 inch from my I remove 1 inch from the, because of our skirt size. So we don't want our foam to reach this our waistline here. Okay, so I'm going to be marking the line on a straight line like so. Okay, so this is what I have here. Let's first focus on the front. We'll do the back as well. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be inputting the darts, my darts intake, so 4 inches. We are going to input our darts line. Okay, though we don't really need the dart, but we need to input it, which is 4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to connect it directly from that waistline down to my hip line, just to create the hip for us, to create the hip. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to come to my hip crack, which is 13 inches from waist to that place, 13 inches. I'm going to go in by 0.75 at that hip crack, not at the knee, at that hip crack. I will go in by 0.75 just to tighten that place, just to tighten the hip. So I will connect it directly to the knee line. Okay, I'm going to connect it to the knee. Okay, so after I'm done with this, I will now connect my hip from that place I tighten, that hip crack, from the that leg, and from the 1 inch that will came down at the waist area. So I'm going to connect it in a round form. There's no special way of creating this hip, just have to play around. I want to use pencil at first so that I can use pencil to do it, to play around it first. Then when I'm satisfied with what the result I got, I'll now use the marker to highlight it. So you can see the way I'm doing, from that hip crack to the that leg to the 1 inch at the waist area that will came down with. Okay, so I'm just trying to use my pencil to highlight it very well so that I will see what I'm doing. Okay, so I will know what I'm doing. So that is what I'm doing. I want to try and make it. So here is what we have. Okay, here is what we have. So I will grab my back hip this thing now. So the way we do the back, the front, the way we did to the front, we are going to repeat the same thing at the back, but a little correction will be take note. Don't forget that we came down by 1 inch at the waist line. Okay, and because we don't want our foam to reach the waist, we came down by 1 inch at the waist, and from that 1 inch we are going to input the hip crack. So don't forget that if you remove 1 from 13, it will remain 12 inches. So we're going to come down by 12 inches like we did at the front. So we're going to input the 12 inches. We are going to mark it. Okay, we are going to mark it like so, and I will connect it so straight. I'm just trying to connect it in a straight form, okay? So this place will be 13. I entered 12 here because I've removed 1 inch at the waistline. So I'm going to be connecting my line together on a straight line, okay? And at the hip line here, from the center back at the hip line, I'm going to be coming inside by 1 inch, okay? And don't forget, we are going to tighten this place by 0.75 as well. I just want to connect this together, the tightening we did. Okay, so from this point now, this 1 inch to this, from here, this 3 dot here to here to here, but the back is going to have one kind shape at the down parts like this. So just watch me. And sorry, we are going to be having the nipple to nipple measurement as well, which is 4 inches. You can see all the measurements I'm putting at the back side is from the zipper is from the main, some not at the zipper allowance. So I'm going to connect it. So I'm going to take my pencil. Just first use the pencil to do this so that you'll be sure of what you're having. And here you're going to corner it. Okay. So I think I'm okay with what I have here. So I'm going to use my marker now and just highlight what I have here so that we can see it very well. There's no special way of doing this. So okay, so this is for my back, and I will take the front as well. So this is what I'll be cutting out. Okay, this is what I'll be cutting out. So we are we are still going to label it like this so that you not make mistake when you want to join it together. You not go and join where you are not. You not go and join down with the up and up with this. So you just need to label it the way I did. Okay, so this is how to cut the hip part. Okay, so we are going to be using this now to cut the foam. We are going to use foam for this, and we are going to be using the ST for this as well. So guys, I've already used this to cut the foam, and you see this foam supposed to be up to 1 inch, okay, but the way they are doing foam now, it is well, this is 0.75. okay, this is my front. You can see I cut it 2 okay, 2 times. We are going to be cutting it 2 times. Okay, so like I said, this is up. We are going to label it as well. Up. We are going to label it side back. Okay, center back, down. Yes, and this one we are going to change it up. This is center back, this is side back, and this is down. So when you are sewing it, when you are joining it together, you not make mistake. Okay, up, This is my center front. This is the down, and this is my side front. Okay, I'm going to change it up, down, center front, side front. Okay, so when we are, I can conveniently remove my pattern now. Okay, I can conveniently remove my pattern. Okay, so this one will match with this. Okay, this is right side, left, right side, and this is left side. Okay, you can see that it matches together. So this one now, we're going to be using this to cut the hairstay, and before that we are going to be trimming it. Okay, we are going to be trimming this at the, not here or not at the center. We are going to be trimming at the side. Okay, so that it can lay very flat at the side. It can look like original. Okay, you can, we are going to trim it, and you can come in by 1 inch and come in 1 inch inside, and trim it to the minimum, as in very flat at the side, not inside though, at the side. So you are going to be chopping this, you are going to be chopping it round. Okay, to the all 4 of them, at the center back, at the back, not at the center front though, at the center back, at the, sorry, at the side back, and center back, center front, center front. That is where you are going to be removing. Not here, not where you are going to join it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and do all this. Okay, before we now cut the gum stay and use gum stay to gum it together. Before we, I'll show us the next process to do. Okay, I'll put, I'm ready when I use to cut the gum stay. I think I've shown us this. I think if I trim it to be, it's very flat. Okay, so if this one lay on the body, okay, it's not going to be shown like that, not going to be obvious. There's only here that we actually need it to be, but this one is very flat. You can see it's very flat. See it, it's it's very flat. And I'm going to cut the gum stay yesterday. Okay, I'm going to cut the ST, and I've labeled the ST as well. So this is my, this is, okay, this is how it's going to be. Oh, sorry, you're supposed to cut it more than, okay. So when you're cutting your, please get your ST. Let it be 1 inch longer than you actually use paper to cut this. Okay, so I'll need to join the ST to this thing. So I'll go ahead now and join it and iron it, press it. Okay, and do the front. This is the second one. Okay, I'll do the second one like that as well. Okay, this is the second one. I'm going to go in it. As you're seeing it, okay, I'm going to go in it. The other side, so I'm going to go in it together. Okay, I'm going to go in it together. I'm going to do the same way. Okay, this is what I'm going to do as well. Okay, that's how I'm showing the to do. So guys, I'm done. So guys, I'm done. You can see I'm done putting the ST on it. Okay, like I said, when you want to cut your ST, I use paper to cut this, and I trim this. So you extend it like the ST, you extend it by 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch allowance, so that you can use it to cover this space up. I had to put another one. You can see the way I did this one. I had to put another one to cover it. So I'm going to grab it now. Okay, I've already thread. I'll be using black thread so that we can see what I'm doing. I've already thread my needle. So this is the side, the back, one of the back, and this is one. You can see it matches. So I did not pick. You can see this is the flat side, and this is the flat side. Okay, so I did not pick one. I don't know that you understand what I mean. This place now, I did not notch. I did not trim it. Okay, I did not pick it like this. Okay, so I pick it one flat plus one flat. So when it become like this space is going to lay very flat on the body. Okay, so I'm going to grab it now from the up. You can start anywhere you want. I'm going to be, you can see the way I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to be doing the stitches in and out like this. Okay, I will continue doing like this until I'm done to the other side. And when I'm done to the other side, I will still grab. So this is how I'm going to be sewing it like that. I'm going to sew it 2 times at the front and at the back. Okay, so this is how I'm going to be doing in and out at the front. Okay, I'll be taking it in and out, not in and out like that. You see the way I'm sewing it, like I'm tacking it, okay, like I'm tacking it, okay. I will run it down from that where we started from. I will run it all through to the down side, okay. So just follow what I'm doing. It's not hard. It's not hard. So after I'm done with the front side, okay, I'm going to turn it to the back. And the same way I tacked that front, I'm going to tack it at the back side as well so that it will not loose. I will be very sure that this is not going to be loosed, okay. So there's no way you will do it like this that it will be loose. It cannot be loose. And when you are doing it, be careful so that you will not spoil your shape, the shape of your hip. You will not spoil it. So I'm almost done with the tackling. Okay, so I'm going to knot it like that. After I'm done tackling, I will knot it so that it will not loose. I'll make sure that I tie it very well. That's what I mean by knot. I tie it very well so that it will not loose. And I will do the same thing to the second one as well. So you can see what we have here is looking very beautiful. Yes. If you do your own like this, if you follow my step, you're going to get the same result like this. It's very looking beautiful. It's looking very beautiful. Very beautiful. So if you follow the same pattern that I did, you are going to get this kind of results. Yes. So you can put this in any type of the skirt, in trouser. You can put this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. If you have watched to this moment and you want to chop and clean mouth, subscribe now. I beg go. Please and please subscribe and turn your notification bell so that when I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to say thank you so much. Bye.